my dear students. So, how are you? Can you listen to me, everyone? Yeah. So, thank you. I'm sorry to make late. Actually, there was some arrangement. That's why this time it was very tough. As actually, I take classes on Zoom, but this is the time. Actually, I have to set up all of these things for your YouTube channel. Okay. So that's why I'm sorry. So let's start. So are you ready? Are you ready? Yes. Some of you have already come. Some of you have already come here. So okay, let's start. কে কে আসছো একটু দেখে নিই। ওয়ালাইকুম আসসালাম আনিকা, হাউ আর ইউ? সো তাহসিন আলম ওয়ালাইকুম আসসালাম, প্রিয়ন্তী ওয়ালাইকুম আসসালাম, লামি আসসালাম ওয়ালাইকুম আসসালাম, ফজলে রাব্বি, আরহাম, সো রাদি, so all of you are fine. Hi, what's up everyone? So we're fine, inshallah. Theme song ta Shundar. Okay, thank you very much. And fine. Walaikum assalam, Pushon. How are you? How are you? Firstly, Rabbi, I'm sorry, Ramis probably. So I'm late actually for this setup for all of these things. I'm sorry for that, but we will finish in time. Okay. So you can listen to me, everyone. Okay, I'm ready for the test. Probably you are ready for the test. Okay, let's start the test. Okay. So there you see your test starts, and there are very important thing. As you see, your future depends on what we do, especially in the present. That's why we have to think about the present a lot. As you are the students, you have a great future waiting in front of you, which is ahead. That means coming ahead. So you have to have a great time in the present time, especially in case of learning. I think you will learn a lot, and of course you want to do better in future. For that, as I am a teacher of English language, that's why I must say you have to do very fine. You have to learn English properly. Okay, so let's start. Are we ready? Yes, we're ready to start. That's good. Let's start. Okay. And your test is today on transformation of sentence. This is a very important topic, I must say, for the students of your grade of 6 and 7 especially. Also this topic is very important for any level of students. So I must say this exam will be very fine indeed for you and very important for you indeed. So your topic today is transformation of sentence, and your marks contains 50 and pass marks 40, and you will take 50 minutes to complete the test. Probably we will finish that within that time, inshallah. And your class is going to be online on Facebook also, and YouTube also at the same time. So there are those who are watching these classes, or I really thanks to all of them. Thanks to all of them, of course. So thank you very much. So let's start now. And yes, the first question, probably you may think that your test may start with riddles, but this time today I have just changed it, and I will not start your test with the riddles. Okay, so let's start the test with some MCQ questions, which is completely depends on your transformation of sentence. And yes, your first MCQ questions speak for you, but it is totally based on your transformation of sentence. So let's see, and it's you the first one to answer. Would you please write down the answer? And in that case, you know the rule. Whenever there will be the MCQ questions, and you will have to write simply the number for which you think is appropriate to write one. And for MCQ questions, you have to be very careful indeed. You have to be very careful because and there you have to go for each and every options. There are some silly mistakes in some of the options, and one option is of course correct. So let's see, and which one I think you are writing. That's good, wonderful, you are writing. You have started writing, and Junshio, thank you, congratulations here, and your answer is perfect, maybe, and Radhi, Tasin, so Afnan, absolutely, thank you very much. You have written down all of the sentences there. Oh my goodness, and that's wonderful that all of you have written down almost the same answer. That means you are sure of your answer. So let's see. So your question was, no other metal is as expensive as gold, and you have to make it superlative degree. As you know, this is a positive degree, and where there will be positive degree, especially starts with no other. So to make it superlative degree, you have to use the plus superlative degree. That's why gold is the most expensive metal. As you see, there are 4 options. So if we talk about the other options, if we start from there, gold is the most expensive of any metals. So any metals, any put a plural form boshana, that's why it's wrong. Gold is the most expensive of all metal, of all পরে plural বসাতে হয়, সেটাও wrong. One of the তো হবে না, যেহেতু no other দিয়ে starts, so it's absolutely your answer is correct, and thank you, congratulations. The first answer, it was a great blow, and you have made it 6. Okay, thank you. And the next question for you is here, and you have to choose the right answer. So let's see who can write down the first answer. Let's see, and this pen writes as fine as that one, and here you see the statement here you see is in the positive form, and you have to make it comparative. And which one you must mention the number, please. You must mention the number so that I can understand that for which number you are writing it. Okay, so your number 2 is there, and you are writing the answers. That's wonderful. Thank you very much for your answer. Wow. So that pen writes finer than this pen, that pen does not write finer than this one, and that pen writes finer than that one. So let's see. Oh my goodness, that's wonderful that all of you are writing the correct answer, and that's really appreciable, of course, because all of you have written down the correct answer. Great, and your answer is perfect. So that pen does not write finer than this one. So in the last option, if we think that pen রয়েছে, that's why that's wrong. এখানে writes রয়েছে, that should be in the negative, does not write হবে, এটা writes থাকলে এটা হচ্ছে না, and option number A, the pen writes finer than this pen, so this option is also not right. That's why your answer is absolutely B, and that's correct answer, and congratulations for it. Thank you. Probably all of you have got 2. We are going next, and question number 3 is before you. Let's see who can write down the right answer here for question number 3. So you please write it down. Please write it down. So let's see who can write down. Can write down the right answer. I'm waiting for you, and that's good, wonderful, and you are writing that answer, and probably you are so clever indeed. You have taken a huge preparation so that I can understand that almost all of you are writing the correct answer. Great, congratulations, and that's wonderful. That's the right thing, because you know this is a positive degree, and this is an affirmative sentence, and you will have to make it a negative sentence, as this rule is very clear to you. As you know, if there is 2 adjective 2, in that case, to make it negative, you will have to use the conjunction that is so adjective that. And after so adjective that, we will use cannot or could not. So that's why, as the verb is in the present, so we will have to use cannot. So D number option could not আছে, that is wrong. Other 3 options are there, and your answer, one thing is that the oranges, যার pronoun হচ্ছে they, that's why আরো দুটো একটা অপশন কমে গেল A আর B এর মধ্যে, and absolutely right answer your one is because you have written down B, and absolutely right answer. I'm sorry, those who have written down C, it's not right. Okay, কারণ the oranges, this is the most important thing is there. Oranges এর plural যদিও, কিন্তু এটার pronoun হবে they, এটার pronoun কিন্তু it না, যদিও orange কে আসলে আমরা বস্তু হিসেবে কাউন্ট করছি। after that, এই বস্তু যখন plural হয়, it এর plural হচ্ছে they. That's why your answer B is absolutely right answer, and that's why great congratulations those who have written down the correct answer. And question number 4 is before you. There will be 10 MCQ questions for you, and I want to see who can get 10 out of 10. Okay, so let's see. Stop personal chatting, and this is integrative. This is an imperative sentence, and you will have to make it integrative. Okay, so you can also share the class if you want on Facebook. You can go to the share option and you can just share it in Facebook and other places if you like that. Okay, so thank you. So here you please write down the answer. Please write down the answer. Stop personal chatting, and you will have to make it integrative, and your options are there. Will you stop personal chatting, or won't you stop personal chatting, or shouldn't you stop personal chatting, or don't you stop personal chatting? So yes, some of you are writing the answer C and B. You have a little bit confusion about that. So let's see who can write down the correct answer. And that's probably wonderful. So let's see the answer. Okay, and your answer is of course B. Won't you stop personal cheating? That is your answer, because you will have to stop won't, because whenever you are saying someone stop personal chatting, that means you will not continue it, you will stop. Okay, and this is a transformation of sentence, so you will have to make the opposite. That means if your statement is affirmative, then you will have to make it negative, and if it is negative, then you will have to make it affirmative. That's why your answer is absolutely the right answer, those who have written down B. But C option is not right. But whenever we say stop personal chatting, we should not, আমরা কিন্তু এভাবে বলি না, we do not, you should not, you should stop personal chatting, সেটা কিন্তু when you, because you are commanding, you are giving orders to someone that stop personal chatting. Okay, that's why your answer B is absolutely the right answer. And let's see the next. Your next option is there 5. By being 18 you can drive, and you have to make a negative sentence. So let's see who can write down the answer, and your options are there. Here you see A number option is there. Without being 18 you do not drive, and without being 18 you cannot drive, and in case of being 18 you cannot drive. By being 18 you cannot drive. So which one is the right answer? Let's see. Probably don't be confused about your earlier classes, because there are some options changed, so you have to be very careful. Don't be so emotional. You go through all of the options and correctly, wisely choose the answer, which one you think is the correct one. Okay, probably you apply all of your knowledges, you apply all of your thinkings into your answers, into your options, so that you can find out the right answer. And that's really wonderful that almost all of you have written down the correct answer. Yes, your option not C, it should be B. But in case of the hoto, আমাদের যদি এখানে not থাকতো, in case of not being 18 you cannot drive, so in that case your answer would be right. But as there is no mention of not in the sentence C, that's why your option B is right. Without being 18 you cannot drive, that's the right thing. Okay, B is the correct answer. That's wonderful. Okay, next option for you, you will have to, there are 4 sentences and you will have to choose the right one correct sentence. And let's see who can write down the correct sentence here for question number 6 for you. Okay, you please find them out. So let's see who can write down the answer. So you just simply mention the number. Okay, you simply mention the number. You simply mention the number. Okay, oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, you please write down the answer. I'm sorry for a bit. 5. So you write down the answer number 6. And you see, yes, I have got one answer. Fozle Azim, that's you are writing 6. Option is B for your option. So let's see. So the invitation was gladly accepted with me, and when I went there he does not receive me unfriendly. and there are some you have to go through confusion. I'm sorry, Baba, don't be confused. So you go through each and every options. You be very cool, and of course there are some mistakes. So you have to find them out. That's wonderful, and you have given almost answers. You are writing B, so be careful about the B option. When I went there, he does not receive. So is the sequence of tense maintained in this sentence? যেখানে সেন্টেন্সটা when I went there, this is a past tense, but you and here you see does not receive. So one is past and the one is present. So it actually doesn't, the consequence of tense is not maintained. Okay. Yes, absolutely, I've got your answer. So hard. No, this is not so hard. If you think it wisely, I think you will be able to write the answer. That's good. Your answer, I've got your answer. Congratulations, and that's good. Your answer is D. Very few journeys in my life were so memorable or as memorable as it. This is a positive degree, and this sentence is absolutely the right answer, because in option number A, if you think the invitation was gladly accepted with me, no, it should be by. And B number option, when I went there, he does not receive, তাহলে একটা past একটা present, তাহলে sequence of tense-টা কিন্তু maintain করছে না. How glad to see the sea beach was I. No, this is wrong, because in exclamatory sentence we simply use the verb at the end, and before that we use the subject. That's why I was হবে, and that's why that's the wrong answer. And your D option is absolutely the right answer. Probably you understand that. Next we are going for answer now. Question number 7 for you is here. So you please write down the answer, mention the number, of course. So there you see, no other sea beach in the world are so long as Cox's Bazar. One thing I have to inform you that my brother died from coronavirus a few days ago. Please pray for us. And of course, Junshio, really, I'm really shocked at your news for the death of your brother. Actually, we should pray. May Allah rest him in the best heaven. Okay, rest his soul in the best heaven. So we all should pray to the Almighty Allah for that. Okay, so thank you. Okay, so let's see the answer 7. We have got some of your answers, and there are no other sea beach in the world are as long as Cox's Bazar. As you see, this sentence is wrong. Why? Because there is no subject verb agreement is not maintained properly in this sentence. The first option, no other sea beach in the world is হবে, তাহলে এটা ভুল. Whom doesn't know this? Actually, it should be who doesn't know this. That's why this sentence is wrong. This beach is visited by tourists from home and abroad, and they do not stay there for a short time. So your option C is absolutely the right answer, and D is somehow right, but actually whenever you have to choose the best one, so in that case I will say this is a wrong sentence, because they do not stay there for a short time. Actually, as there refers to some distant place, আমরা narration here থাকলে there বসাই, so in that place আমাদের tense-টা পরিবর্তন হয়. So আমরা যদি বলতাম they did not stay there for a short time, that would be the right answer. So your option C is absolutely right. Okay, thank you very much. And the next question number 8 is before you. There you see, options are before you. Choose the correct sentence from the alternatives, and here you see steps are going to take by the government for its beauty. You just read them and write down the answer. Okay, write down the answer. So okay, probably you have written down the answer. Thank you very much, and your answer is here. So that's good, and D is the right answer. Don't the books of great writers contain noble thoughts and great ideas? So your answer is absolutely the right answer. That's good, wonderful. Thank you very much. So we are going for the next options. Options are there. So you see option number 9 is before you, and you will have to write down the answer. Would you please write down the answer for option number 9? Okay. So you see your options are before you. Without reading books, we can enrich our minds, and no other friends are as great as books. So you read through all of the options, because any of the options may be the right answer. That's why you have to read through the options, otherwise you can miss the right answer. Okay. You think that, okay, no problem. Okay, let's see the answer now. C or D confusing, because I'm sorry, you will have to write down one answer and not two options. Two options should be written down, so you just choose one. Okay, probably you understand that. Yes, your answer is the right answer is B. That's good, not C actually. C না, কারণ হচ্ছে যে উইদাউট রিডিং বুকস উই ক্যান এনরিচ আওয়ার মাইন্ডস। দিস ইজ রং, কারণ আমরা বই পড়া ছাড়া আমাদের মাইন্ডসকে এনরিচ করতে পারি না। সো এটা হচ্ছে যে আমাদের উইদাউট, ইটস ভুল আছে। নো আদার ফ্রেন্ডস আর অ্যাজ গ্রেট অ্যাজ বুকস। সো এখানটায় আমাদের নো আদার ফ্রেন্ডস যদিও প্লুরাল আছে, ইউজুয়ালি আমরা নো আদার পরে সিঙ্গুলার বসাই, বাট আমাদের সাবজেক্ট ভার্ব এগ্রিমেন্টটা ঠিক আছে। অ্যাজ উই হ্যাভ ইউজড আর, দ্যাটস ওয়াই আর ইটস দ্য রাইট অ্যান্সার। So no other friends are as great as books is the right answer. He is not a irregular student. So here you see it should be an irregular student of class 10, and he is better than most other students hobe, but এখানে student রয়েছে, that's why the wrong answer. So you have got your answers. Thank you. C number হবে না, right? C হবে না বাবা. He is not ইরেগুলারের পূর্বে আমরা যে আর্টিকেলসটা বসাবো সেটা কিন্তু অবশ্যই অ্যান হবে। ওকে, your options for question number 10, your options are there. Your options are there, so you go for question number 10. Choose the correct answer. It is a bit tough, of course. You will have to go through all of your options. Okay. Then probably you will be able to understand. So you just carry on. Okay, so let's see. Sorry. And here you see your options were there, so your answer, that's good, and your answer is correct. So those who have written down B, it's absolutely the right answer. So doesn't he want to being a good teacher in future? So that's right. Okay, and his lessons are learned timely by him, and it is your option, and option is আড্ডা স্যার আড্ডা কবে দিবেন? আচ্ছা ঠিক আছে, হবে ইনশাল্লাহ. So any day next week. Okay, so let's see, and your options are there. Of 10 questions are over, so out of 10 MCQ questions, how much have you got? Would you please write down your marks টা লিখে আমাকে জানাও যে কত পেয়েছো. You please write down the marks. Oh, 0 পেয়েছো? Acha, okay, no problem. So some of you have got 8. Congratulations, those who have got 8. Thank you very much. So yeah, I'm going for the next slides there, and this is so easy. There are some options, as you see. So, and these are the things to make it affirmative sentences, and there are some rules actually. These phrases we usually use to make negative sentences. You have to match it. যে অ্যালোন বা অনলি পারসন যখন থাকবে তখন এইখানকার কোন অপশনটা হবে. সো ইউ উইল হ্যাভ টু ম্যাচ. আমার নাম্বারটা দিয়ে দিলে ভালো হতো, বাট তোমরা আসলে একটু কষ্ট করে নাম্বারটা লিখে নাও যে 1 2 3 4 5 1 2 3 4 5 এটা লিখে তারপর হচ্ছে যে 1 এর সাথে কোনটা হবে, 2 এর সাথে কোনটা, এইভাবে তোমরা এটা আনসারটা একটু লিখে আমাকে জানাও. Okay, that's good. Tumra to yourself, you give the put the number there. So 1 2 3 4 5 and 1 2 3 4 5, and colors are different, as you can understand. That's why you please write them down. You please write them down. So here you see alone or an only person যখন হবে তখন আসলে কি হবে, তো সেটা you just write them down. Okay. Okay, let's see. আচ্ছা, only things none but, that's good. একটু কষ্ট করে লিখছো যারা, থ্যাংক ইউ ভেরি মাচ. আই এম সরি, নাম্বারটা দিয়ে দিলে একটু সুবিধা হতো, বাট ইউ গিভ দ্য নাম্বারস ইয়োর সেলফ অ্যান্ড রাইট ডাউন দ্য আনসার. Next, we are going next here. You match your answers now. Thank you. So you match your answers. So only or alone যখন person হচ্ছে তখন আসলে আমাদের কি হবে, let's see. First answer is none but, that's good. So only or alone যখন personের কাছে বসবে, personের আগে বসবে, in that case we will use none but. When only যখন thing হবে তখন আমরা আসলে বসাবো nothing but, আর only দিয়ে যখন number হবে তখন আমরা বসাবো not more than or not less than, and যখন must থাকবে, so in that case we will just write down cannot but plus v1, and every plus dot dot সেক্ষেত্রে আমরা আসলে বসাবো there is no plus dot dot plus part. I'm sorry. So okay. Hello, students, can you listen to me? Is everything okay? Sorry, bit set up. Okay, let's see, and your answers are correct. That's why, yeah, you can. So, okay, and you have got 5 out of 5 probably, and that's good, wonderful. Actually, this is a good marks. So I was glad I can't answer the MCQ. So yes, okay, then we are going next. We are going next for you is there. And there are some questions and you will have to write down the answer. This is a bit tough and it will take time probably. So I will give you one by one. So coronavirus is an enemy of the world. So you will have to, I'm making it the full screen. You please write down the answer, okay? আমি একটু ফুল স্ক্রিন করে দিচ্ছি so that you can see the text properly. You just write down the answer, please. Okay, that's good. Coronavirus is a friend of the world. Okay, I've got 2 answers. And there, please write down the next answer. That's good. That's wonderful. Thank you. And your answer is absolutely right answer. You can also write down a friend or a blessing. So there, next question is for you. So you please write down. It is the most dangerous virus, and you will have to make it negative. Okay, that's the right answer. Great, congratulations. No other virus is so dangerous as it, and that's good. Okay, I'm going for your answer is correct, and I'm giving another option. Only Allah knows the solution of it. You please write down the answer then. Okay, that's the right answer. None but is absolutely the right answer. I'm giving you next option. There is no one who is not afraid of it. So make it affirmative. And that's good, wonderful. And you see your answer. Everyone is afraid of it. That's the right answer. Okay. So the last question of this slide is there. We are not only afraid but also at a loss, and you will have to make it affirmative. Okay. So let's see the answer. And that's good. That's almost all of you have written down the correct answer. And McKean, that's wonderful that you have written down all of your answers together. Wonderful. Thank you very much for your answer. Okay, let's see. Now the last answer is there. That's good. And you have to use both afraid, both and. Okay. That's wonderful. So thank you. Thank you very much for all of your answers, and probably you have got 5 out of 5. You please write down your marks. How much have you got out of 5? Okay. So Afnan, thank you very much, and you got 5. Thank you. So I will have a look at it. Your answer. Okay, I'm going for the next options. Next slide there. And your questions are there. You this time in this slide you will have to make it passive voice, and let's see who can write down the answer. Okay, and if you have any suggestions or if you have anything to say, of course you can say, no problem, because this is an open field and this sector is totally open to you all. You are the judges, so no problem. You can write down anything if you want. Something better for me, it's better for you also. So you can just write them down, no problem. So your first question is there. He gave me a nice pen. So you please write down the answer. This time you will have to make it a passive voice. So I want to see who can write down the first answer. Tahsin Alam, I've got the answer of Tahsin Alam. Thank you very much. That's good. Wow, and almost all of your answers are coming together. That means I have a good preparation on it. That's wonderful. So thank you. Okay, nice answer, a nice pen, and almost all of you have written down the correct answer. That's good. So there are 2 answers. Maybe you can think about it. So there are 2 objects as you see in this sentence. One is me and the one is a nice pen. So you can write down both the answers. I was given, and some of you, a pen was given to me. Absolutely the right answer. I was given a nice pen by him. It is the right. And those who have written down a nice pen was given to me by him, that is absolutely right answer. Okay, আমি হয়তো এখানে একটা অপশনস লিখেছি, but your answer is also right, and think that you can give marks for that. Okay, so let's see next question for you is your conduct shocked me. So would you please write down the answer for that? Your conduct shocked me. Actually, those who are the students of class 8, I'm sorry, your test will start at 3:30, but you can participate in this test because your topic is same. No problem. According to importance, you should held class 8's first. It's my suggestion, if it seems bad. Okay, actually ছোটদেরকে তো আমরা বাসায় ছোটদেরকে তো সবচেয়ে বেশি আদর করি কি কি বলো, বাসায় যে সবচেয়ে ছোট থাকে তার অধিকারটা কিন্তু সবচেয়ে বেশি, কারণ তাকে কিন্তু সবচেয়ে বেশি দেখতে হয়। সো আমার কাছে অ্যাজ দ্য স্টুডেন্টস অফ ক্লাস 7 তারাই হচ্ছে সবচেয়ে ছোট, তো ওদের একটু আদরটা বেশি, দ্যাটস ওয়াই ওদেরকে একটু প্রায়োরিটি দেওয়া উচিত। হ্যাঁ, আচ্ছা, your conduct shocked me. You can participate in this test because the topic is same, so no problem. You can also write down the answer. You can write down the answer. No problem. Okay, if you are a student of class 8, you can just justify yourself. So this field is open to everyone, so you can write down. Your conduct shocked me. Okay, and that's good. I've got your answer, and yes, I was shocked at your conduct. And after shocked, we will have to use at. This is very important. This at is very important. This is called preposition. My connection is slow. Acha. Okay, and then the next question for you. We saw the man cross the road. This is not 3:30, so don't rebuke me for that. I'm sorry. Of course, you are given much more importance as you are going to appear for JSC exam. You are very important to me, no doubt. But ওরা ছোট তো, ওরা একটু আদর বেশি পাই, তোমাদের গুরুত্ব বেশি কিন্তু ওদের আদরটা বেশি। Okay, we saw the man cross the road. Now please write on. Saw the man cross the road, and here you please write down the answer and don't be late. I'm sorry, this is very natural in our country that sometimes we do not get the proper internet connections, but I think you will have to overcome them. And we saw the man cross the road. That's good. And your answer there, you see a bare infinitive is there, so the man was seen cross likhacho Priyanti. I'm sorry, the man was seen to cross, and to cross is absolutely the right answer. Yeah, you will have to use to cross. The man was seen to cross the road. If you do not use to before cross, then your answer will not be correct. Okay, let's see, question number 4 is there. Okay, they kept us waiting. They kept us waiting. So you see, you write down the answer for that. They kept us waiting. অ্যাকচুয়ালি আমি ভেবেছিলাম, আমার একটা ভুল ধারণা ছিল, আমি এটা জানতাম না যে আমার এখান থেকে লাইভটা যখন শেয়ার করা হয় তখন আসলে ফেসবুকে সেটা লাইভ দেখা যায় না, সেটা আসলে একটা পোস্টের মতো হয়। আমার এটা একটু ভুল ধারণা ছিল, দ্যাটস ওয়াই আসলে সেই স্কুলটা আমি শেয়ার করতে পারছি না। তবে ওই স্কুলে, ঢাকা অনলাইন স্কুলে আমি ক্লাস নিই, ওটা এভরি স্যাটারডে, প্রত্যেক শনিবারে ক্লাস নিই। সো ওখানে হয়তো আমাকে এই ক্লাসটা আলাদা করে নিতে হবে। এভরি স্যাটারডে অ্যাট 11:15, সম্ভবত 11:50 দিকে আমার ক্লাসটা, একটা ক্লাস নেই। ওখানে বিভিন্ন স্কুলের টিচাররা ক্লাস নেয়। ওটা আসলে ওই স্কুলটা লঞ্চ করেছে হচ্ছে যে বাংলাদেশ টিচার্স ট্রেনিং কলেজ থেকে। হ্যাঁ, জেলা ভিত্তিক বিভিন্ন স্কুল, যেমন ময়মনসিংহ অনলাইন স্কুল, বিভিন্ন জেলা ভিত্তিক ঢাকা অনলাইন স্কুল, সো এই ধরনের আর কি। সো ওরা বেশ কিছু টিচারকে ইনভাইট করেছে ক্লাস নেওয়ার জন্য, সো আই ওয়াজ ইনভাইটেড। ওকে, দে কেপ্ট আস ওয়েটিং. We are kept waiting by them. That's good. So we are kept waiting by them. It's the right answer. And the last question is there. So close all the gates at once. So would you please write down the answer for question number E. হ্যাঁ, স্কুলটা তোমরা ঢাকা অনলাইন স্কুল, ফেসবুকে গিয়ে লিখবে ঢাকা অনলাইন স্কুল, তাহলে চলে আসবে। ওই এখানে দেখো যে আমি লিখছো উই ওয়াজ কেপ্ট ওয়েটিং। সো হাউ ইজ ইট পসিবল? আফটার উই ইউ আর ইউজিং ওয়াজ, সো ইজ ইট দ্য রাইট আনসার। সো ওয়াজ কেন হবে? উই এর পরে ওয়ার বসে না। পুষণ লিখেছো উই আর কেপ্ট। So how is it possible? Acha. Okay, I'm sorry for that. Actually, we have actually nothing to say or do in case of internet connection. But you can just contact with your internet provider company, them to consult for that. And yes, your answer, let all the gates be closed at once, and this is the right answer. So in this slide, your marks were 5. So how much have you got? To please write down your marks now. And we are going next. You keep on writing your marks. And then this slide is on based on your degree, comparison of adjectives, and you will have to write down the answer for them. And the first one here you see, and congratulations those who have got 5. And here you see walking is easier than running, and this is a comparative degree, and you will have to make it positive. So would you please write down your answer for that? Okay, write down your answer. Yes, that's the right answer. Thank you, Dasan. That's right. Actually, you do everyone's job. All the people in the world are not same. Some will cheat you, some will tell lies, some will tell the truth always, and so many kinds of people are there. So I always teach my students to be honest. Okay, and you be honest, and of course you will not lose. One thing that I make sure that I make you confirm that you will never lose if you be honest. যদি তুমি সৎ হও তাহলে তুমি কখনো কোনো জায়গায় কোনো দিন তুমি হারবে না। Okay, so and my only advice for my students to be honest, সবসময় honest থাকবে, সৎ হবে, তাহলে দেখবে পৃথিবীর কোনো জায়গায় এবং কারো কাছে তোমার মাথা নত করতে হবে না। Okay, that's the right answer, and good, very good. So running is not so easy as walking, as you have already if you write down that running is not as easy as walking, that is also the right answer. Okay, then the next question for you is here. He is the wisest boy in the class, so you will have to make it comparative. Okay, you will have to make it comparative. So he is the wisest boy in the class, as you know the statement is in the superlative degree, and you will have to make it comparative. So let's see who can write down. No, actually don't attack anyone, okay? So you do your job, but you do your job, you think, ask yourself, am I honest? So if your answer is yes, okay, carry on. And then here you see the plus superlative degree রয়েছে, so to make it comparative I'm just making it easy a bit, then comparative then plus any other should be your answer. So let's see. He হবে, I have seen it, so no problem. She have subscribed to your channel. Oh, thank you very much. That's not actually too much important. If you think that this class is needed to you, so then you can subscribe, otherwise you cannot. If you don't subscribe, no problem, there is no bindings, no insistence on you to subscribe my channel. So thank you, after all, as you have subscribed my channel, so thank you very much. And here you see your answer is right. So he is wiser than any other boy in the class. That's the right answer, and it's comparative. And the next question is B for you is here. He burns the prettiest of any wood. So you will have to make it positive. As you see, the question is there in the superlative degree. Okay. So please write down the answer. The comments you are writing down, this is documents, right? Online documents. So I will see them all. So please don't write anything that goes beyond our against our nature, against our rule, against the behavior of your teacher and students. So you must not do that. If you are a student, I honestly request you. Okay. So write down the answer. Give more concentration on writing the answer, because or otherwise I cannot finish the test within the right time. Yes, your answer, that's good. No other wood burns so pretty as it. It's the right answer. And the next question, iron is one of the most useful metals. So make it comparative. Iron is, that's wonderful. So iron is one of the most useful metals. Make it comparative. Okay, and your answer, those who have written down your answer, that's correct. So someone has made the mistake is there. No other would burn likhacho, but burn is not the right answer. You will have to write down burns, because as you see, no other would, that is a third person singular number. So in that case, your verb, you will have to add s or es after your verb. Okay, that's why I think those who have written down burn is not the right answer. Okay, so iron is one of the most useful metals. Make it comparative. Okay, do it. And the most important thing is there in this superlative degree, there is one of. So if this is full, that's good. And that's the right answer. Iron is more useful than most other metals. And the last question for you is here. No other virus is as dangerous as corona. So you will have to make it superlative. Okay. I'm sorry, my dear students. Actually, we will go for one more slide. This slide number 5 is going on. Five number question. Question number 5 is going on. That means we have completed only 25 marks. And we will go for another 5 marks. So your test today will be of 30 marks. Right. And this was, I couldn't understand that this test should be so, it will take huge time. And your answer there, corona is the most dangerous virus. That's the right answer. Okay. So we are going for the next slide, and you please write down your answer. So there are fill in the blanks for you. You please write down your answer. This is the wonderful site. And you please simply give the number and write down your answer. This is the last slide, and we will just finish the test here. I'll just finish the test here. So you just simply write down the answer. That's good. So Radhi, everyone, please write down the answer first. Okay, the first answer is absolutely the right answer. Good. So next, answer number B. Question number B is before you. There is this pen is mighty than the sword. And you please write down your answer for B. Simon, Rifa, I'm sorry, Salman is there. Most wonderful you are writing, but actually your spelling is wrong. You will have to use a single L there. Okay, that's wonderful. And there, question number C is before you. He is the good of the two brothers. And this is the last slide. I'll just finish it now. So he is good of the two brothers হবে আসলে No, this is not the right answer. Those would you please write down the answer then. So best number one, better is the right answer, Dutskid. And D, he is comparatively well today. And you write down your answer, comparatively well. Okay, well, that's good. And I've got your answers then. And then the last question is here. Have you any small umbrella? Have you any small umbrella? And this is the last question, and we will have to finish the test here. And out of 30, how much have you got? And then you will have to write them down. I'm sorry to lessen the test actually because of time. So at the time I will start the test for class 8 now. So if you want to join that class also for the students of class 8, though it is prescribed for the students of class 8, after that you can also join there if you have enough time. If you have free time now, you can join there. And your answer is smaller is the right answer. So you just count your marks and write down the total marks. Okay. এখন সম্পূর্ণ মার্কসটা লিখো out of 30 how much have you got? Out of 30 how much have you got? You please write down the marks. আচ্ছা you please write down your marks. You have 37, 20, right? So you will just count your mistakes so that you can just write down your total marks. So thank you very much. 35 marks হচ্ছে I'm sorry হ্যাঁ সেটা আমার মনে হচ্ছে actually যেহেতু question number 1 এ 10 ছিল out of 35 out of 30 আর একটা স্লাইড বাকি ছিল আসলে সময়ের কারণে হলো না I'm sorry আচ্ছা no problem so you just write down out of 30 লিখো 5 marks less করে দাও যে কোনো জায়গা থেকে so যে কোনো একটা স্লাইড বাদ দিয়ে চিন্তা করো out of 30 how much have you got so congratulations and probably you have passed at least হ্যাঁ so thank you এখনই ক্লাস 8টা শুরু করব just after 1 or 2 minutes just finishing this class I will start for class 8 so thank you very much for your attention here and actually I really appreciate your participation but I'm really sorry to make late, or I went beyond your time. So thank you very much. Bye bye. Allah Hafiz. See you then.